What is going on, guys? We are back with another video in the Falcons Primetime franchise, going against the 5-1 Cowboys. We are, of course, 6-0, and you know our roster if you've been keeping up with this series. And it's been one of my favorite series to record, especially Madden, 100%. Well, not 100%, but I'd say it's number one, Rebuild's number two, and then everything else is far behind these. But nonetheless, we're playing it, and good old Zaire, not really listening to the rules, breaking the rushing record by a lot more than just a few, so it is what it is. Somewhat similar stats if you consider he's got 200 more rushing yards than us. We have like 200-300 yards more passing, so it's going to be the toughest matchup we've faced all year, but we do have a little bit of help, which is Dak Prescott being injured with a broken collarbone, I believe, and starting off early, Devontae Freeman really not having the impact he did last year. Signed a contract with us, took the money, and he's gone. I mean, he's still on the team, but you know what I'm trying to say. 2nd and 7, we get a recovery after a sack fumble, which is rough. And I did upgrade his carrying like 4 or 5 before this game, but guess it didn't matter. 3rd and 19, looking for the outside, and we get it. Julio Jones makes the play. One man to beat, but ran out of bounds, got pushed out of bounds anyways. And we're running again with Devontae Freeman, and his guy freezes in the moment. Freeman takes somewhat of advantage of that and gains a yard and a half from absolutely nothing. Running the ball yet again, and look at the moves. I don't know, but I think auto juking might have been on. It hurt us more than helped us. There was a couple of times where I think it did help us, unless it wasn't on at all and my controller's just fucked and I'm just stupid. I have no clue. But 2nd and 4 after the short run, well, decent run, I suppose, motioning our receiver Julio Jones. Too fast and not furious enough to break a tackle. So he brings us down to about the 5-yard line. 3rd and 1. Looking for a play. Rolling out to the left side. Cook looking for something. And the secondary route. The reads on fire. 7-point touchdown there from Devontae Freeman. Catching that ball on a laser from Connor Cook. Speaking of lasers, Elliott receives a laser there. And Elliott coming out of the backfield as a laser, so that seems to be the storyline so far. Is Elliott, where our run defense isn't great, and over the middle, doesn't matter how good your run defense is if you can force picks, and that's kind of what we did. We got the bait there with Deion Jones. Who else but Deion? 3rd and 8, 42-yard line. Little bit of time looking for someone, not even open in the slightest. Very lucky that didn't turn out to be intercepted. And on 4th and 8, gonna punt it, and it's a beauty. We pin him to the 4. 1st and 10, looking for a play or two, and that's what he gets out of Elliott, who gets plenty of blocks once again. But after 2nd and 3, it is now 3rd and 3, gaining nothing. Can we force a stop? We get more than a stop. We get a turnover. Jalen Collins with his first interception of the game. Might even be the first of his season. Haven't really had that great of a season with our cornerbacks. I don't know. Maybe he has a couple or not. I don't know. 3rd and 10, looking for something. We get a man, and we face catch it with Treadwell, who's been up and down for us, but he has come in very clutch for us in this season so far. Thought we had the bait. We didn't. And does he catch that? He does. Somehow catches that into coverage. Good play there by, I believe, John Brown, of all people, who I believe he did sign in free agency, and Vic Beasley getting the pressure. 3rd and 18, very hard to convert here. Is he going to? The answer is yes. In coverage. What an animation, especially on Trufant. By the way, I didn't even mention it. Our opponent's backup quarterback who's starting this game is Mike Glennon. And speaking of things that I didn't mention, is that Elliott's kind of a beast. He just walked right through us when I felt like I had a great play. Cardona getting some room, and that move right there got us an achievement. Ben Cardona, the GOAT himself, achievement unlocker, almost reaching 70,000 gamer score, I believe, which is pretty awesome. And look at the ankle break there. That was actually a user juke move, and probably shouldn't have done it, but it was pretty cool looking nonetheless. And on 3rd and 7, looking for a shot. He catches his with a nowhere near as dominant receiver as Julio. We try one with Julio. It gets tipped and picked. It is what it is, though. We're still up 14-7. It's just we've thrown a pick already, and I don't like that. But 1st and 10, 22-yard line, and he gets the play for over 20-some yards. Just barely passed up our user. Deion Jones would have been awesome to get a second one, and we actually hold up the run really well there, as we have for the most part this match. 2nd and 15, more defense, about 2 minutes left, and it wasn't picked by Keanu Neal. That's really rough. 3rd and 15, he runs the ball. Decent decision, I suppose, especially when he can break them tackles. Broke through 2. He thought he might have taken another 2, but he didn't. 14-7, he did punt it. With 1:22 left, we still have plenty of time to make an attempt happen. Connor Cook going to run to the outside. He's got room. We're going to try to draw on a penalty. That's exactly what he does. His 2 players rough us up big time, way late, and it results in over a 30-plus yard gain on the ground for Connor Cook. What a cutback there. Freeman gets some room, and he gets, I believe, out of bounds. He does. So a nice 3 to 4 yard gain. Still gets out of bounds. Here's a screen pass. His defensive tackle makes the read, but it's not enough. And speaking of enough, we do get the first down there after a penalty. It is 1st and 15. Going with our nice play action play. You got Cordero Patterson wide open. What a spin. That was absolutely beautiful. 2 timeouts left. 40 seconds in the 3rd. Still have plenty of time. Freeman gets the ball, and that acceleration gives him a first down on the reception. 1 timeout left. 27 seconds. 2nd and 10. Looking for something. He makes a great read there on defense. Locks it up. Forces a sack. And we hurry up. He, I believe, calls a timeout. And once again, the story, more pressure. With 11 seconds left, we kick the field goal. He has 4 seconds to do something in the 2nd. We read that play pretty decently, and it results in a minimal gain. So, up 10, start of the 3rd quarter, and we're looking for something, and that's not going to be it as we give up a 63-yard touchdown right off the bat, start of the 3rd. We are only up by 3 now, and rolling out to the outside. Hooper with one hell of a catch on 2nd and 6. Don't know how he's been making those all year, but he just has 3rd and 9, looking for someone open. Not even close there. From the 50-yard line, of course, we are going to punt it. That's the smart thing to do. Or is it? Won a game. That's what we call the special teams unit. Won a game. Eddie Lacy getting the conversion on the special teams fake, which seems to happen once again. Won a game. Great throw there, and a great catch from Henry Johnson. 3rd and inches. Could go for the run. We're not going to the outside. Why wouldn't he? Freeman, incompletion. 3rd and inches. We're going to go with a pitch. It's kind of stacked up over there, but it looks like we should easily get this. And EA going to EA, I suppose. Turnover on down somehow, some way. 3rd and 7 on 23-yard line. Looking for more defense. He has him wide open. Not saying that would have been a touchdown, but there's a chance it might have been. But it does result in a 4th and 7, and he does punt it. So Ben Cardona, the GOAT, throwing a man off him, saying, "Get off me." Spinning to the outside, looking for room, and he gets a decent gain. But what is this? He draws yet another late hit penalty, causing us to get even more yards. Henry Johnson from the 49-yard line gets a little bit of separation, and that's all he needs. That's a walk-in touchdown. Clock is draining. He's going to run up the middle. Elliott has room, gaining about 13, 14 yards there. So even though he's down, he's running the ball, which props to him because our defense for runs are pretty bad, and really bad when you can't use your tackle worth a crap. Luckily, we actually brought him down there at the 25 instead of just letting him walk in for a touchdown right up the middle. We read it somewhat. Elliott somehow spinning in the hole, gets off, gets free, gets a first down. 3rd and 7, rolling out to the right. What's the move? I went with the play ball. You seen it, and they didn't give it to me somehow. From the 1-yard line, though, 1st and goal, and he's going to get the touchdown. So instead of a pick, it's not a pick. 3:47 in the 4th. Throwing to the outside. Hooper running a man over. Hooper sliding off a guy. Hooper running a man over. The man is a monster. And with that being said, our top prospect is a tight end, which is ironic. And speaking of ironic, we completely choke right there with an easy thrown pick. What is this? We give up a pick 6. In all seriousness, though, game wouldn't let me tackle him. I was going with the A tackle I tried to strip. I tried everything. Nothing wanted to work. Run out to the outside. Terrible attempt. 3rd and 13. It's not the game, but the game is quite a bit on the line here. 4th and 13. Right in there to who other than Henry Johnson. I was worried about that strip animation. 60 seconds left. We need 7. 3 timeouts. Have plenty of time. All the time in the world, to be honest. Connor Cook running up the middle. Gets an easy first down with his legs on the ground. 2nd and 10, 42 seconds left, 41-yard line. Cordero Patterson gets the first down, but he is tackled inside, and we do burn a timeout. We have 1 remaining. What can we do with it? To the outside. Julio Jones! What a monster, making up for a huge mistake there. Getting the touchdown. What can our opponent do? Tries a deep shot, doesn't get it. The ball sit up there for quite a bit of time. 19 seconds, all timeouts. I would maybe run the ball here if I was him, or maybe a screen or something. Not sure, and he does go for the screen. Really good block there, but House Robbins, what a freak of nature. 85 speed for 310 pounds, 6'6". What a beast. He's got one-on-one. He's kind of got him beat, and it's picked. That's going to be the game. Jalen Collins comes up with his 2nd pick of the game, which ends up winning the game for us. A 3-point victory. Another really close matchup, just like last week. This time a little bit better, especially since we were going against the Dallas Cowboys. That NFC East giving us some troubles here in the early to mid-season portion. Really even game all across the board. We just ended up being a little bit more consistent, and Connor Cook delivered just enough plays to win the game, and we need to be more consistent, though. Defense has been decent for us. Offense, we blow it up, and then sometimes we blow up. So I don't really know what to do with this team other than just, try to keep that 7-0 streak going. I believe there's 2 other teams that are undefeated. One of them is your boy Lance James. It might be 4, actually. I think there's 4 undefeated teams, and I would honestly think the way we've been playing lately, we might be the worst of the 3 or the 4, whatever the goddamn number is. But, I mean, statistically wise, you can see we deserve to win. We had the better stats all across the board. And, yeah, I mean, that's about it. Sucks we threw 2 picks. One of them wasn't our fault, and the other one, it was just, I don't know, it was a tough depth thing. I thought he should have got there. I don't know if he just didn't have enough throw power, whatever it was. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoying this series, and the season's going off pretty well. We're 7-0, and the next best in our division is like 2-5. So from last year, huge, great division to just us, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying some success. Hope you guys come back for next video with this series, or just any video in general. I think this is the last video for today, Friday the 13th tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy that. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see